Okay, welcome guys. Today is Saturday, it's September 14th, and we are here for our Yoga in the Park. So let's spend the next hour or so together just freeing our mind, letting go of stress from the body as well as the mind, just taking in all the beauty of nature. We're going to start with some relaxation, so make yourself nice and comfortable on your mat. Let your arms relax at your sides, palms open face to the sky. Close your eyes and focus on breathing deeply in through the nose, expanding the belly, the back, and the rib cage. Exhaling out through the nose, we feel that same area of the body contract and empty. Keeping our breath full and slow. Let's bring awareness to the face. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. And then breathe into your neck and release all the tension from the neck. Guiding our breath into our arms, let's breathe from our shoulders all the way to our fingertips. And then shift awareness to our legs, and let's breathe from our hips all the way down to the tips of our toes. Shifting our weight now into the spine, or our breath into our spine. Let's breathe from the top of our head all the way down the length of the spine, out through the tailbone. But let your breath weave itself in between each segment of the spine. Let your head begin to turn to the left, back to neutral, and turn it to the right. And return to neutral. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, let it float behind us. Once it's down, push out through that left heel. Reach all the way out through the tips of your left fingers, but keep the right side of your body relaxed. And then let that left side relax. Inhale the left arm back up, and exhale, return it to your side. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale it float back behind us. Once it's resting on the mat, you're going to push out. Use that right heel and stretch out through your right fingers, keeping the left side relaxed. And then relax the right side. Inhale the right arm back up. Exhale, return it to your side. From there, let's inhale both arms to the sky and exhale them behind us, letting them float all the way down to the mat. Once there, push out through your heels, stretch out through your fingertips. Spread your fingers out wide, spread your toes out really wide. And then scrunch in all your fingers and all your toes. Spread them out really wide. Scrunch in tight. Spread them open. Scrunch in tight. And let everything relax. Let's inhale the arms back up. And exhale, return to your sides. From there, we're going to pull the left knee to our chest, give it a nice close hug. And then while it's in there, let's flex and point our foot. Do an easy circle with our ankle. And reverse. And then just rest your foot. Now try circling the knee around. Breathing into our hip. And reverse. And then just keep the knee tucked in nice and close to the body. Let's send that leg out and we'll switch right hand. Starting with our flex point. And then that easy circle round and round. And reverse. And then just rest your foot. Proceed to circle the knee around. And reverse. And then we'll keep the knee hugged in nice and close. From there, let's bring the other knee in. Now we've got both knees hugged in tightly. And we're going to do a few little rocks from side to side. And then begin to circle both knees around and around. And reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in. And then from there, let's rest the feet down. And open your arms wide. We're going to drop both knees to the left as we look right. Come back to center. Drop the knees to the right and look left. And then return to center. Now let's bring the arms back in close to the body. Space your feet apart about hips distance. Toes are in, heels are out. Belly button nice and tight as we start to draw the hips up towards the sky. Keep the weight out of your neck and really work at feeling the work coming from the hamstrings, the gluteals, the abdominals. And then we'll slowly press back down. Let's try that again. Tightening the belly. We're slowly feeling up. Pressing our hips towards the sky. And then slowly melt back down. Now that we've made it back down, let's again pull the knees in towards the chest, giving us a hug. Adding our little side-to-side rock. And then hold center neutral. On the exhale, we're going to roll ourselves up and just extend the legs out. See if you can fold forward and reach for your toes. We'll make our way back up. And from there, let's come to an easy cross-leg position. Want to feel our sit bones on the mat. We want to let our palms open to the sky. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. Breathing into seated mountain pose. Let's allow our chin to drop towards our chest. Lift the head and tip back, opening the throat. Again, chin to chest. Lift the head, tip back, open our throat. Once again, chin to chest. And then lift the head, tip back, open the throat. From there, just come back to a nice neutral spine. Turning our head off to the left. Come back to center, and we turn looking the other way. And we're back to that center. Again, dropping chin to chest. Now let's roll that left ear towards left shoulder. Drop the chin and roll to the right. Drop the chin and we roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. Again, drop the chin and roll left. And then let's hang out there. And then we'll place that left hand just above the tip of our right ear. Breathing along the side of your neck. And then let's push the right palm down and breathe all the way up the arm. We'll inhale, reach towards the sky. We'll side bend to the right. And come back up. Again, we'll side bend and lift. Once more, side bend, and then sweep forward, reach out to the side, come all the way back up, and let that arm float down. Once it's down, let's do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. And then let your hands return to the knees, palms again open to the sky. Chin falls to the chest. This time, tip the right ear towards the right shoulder and place the right hand just above the tip of our left ear, breathing up the left side of the neck. And then let's push that left palm down. Then we're going to reach that right hand towards the sky and just gaze up. Side bend to your left. And we're back up. Side bend and lift. Once again, side bend, sweep forward, reach out, come all the way up. And again, let the arm float down. Once there, we'll roll the shoulders back to front once again. And then start to increase the length of your arm, making bigger circles. And then finally, just let both arms stretch high to the sky. And then place your hands together at heart center. Let's lace our fingers, press out through the palms and feel the stretch. Move right across the back of our shoulders. And then let's open the arms and open the heart. And return to our mountain pose. So we've got one more inhale. Exhale as we soften. And let's transition to hands and knees. Once we make it to hands and knees, check that you've got your shoulders directly over your wrists, got your hips over your knees while the tops of your feet press into the mat. Wide spread fingers, hands turned in slightly, press through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand, and that's going to keep the weight from sinking down into your wrists. From there, let's sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Once again, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then find your way back to neutral. Once there, let's extend through the heel of our right foot. Head the left arm forward, palm to the sky. Spinal balance. Exhale, lower and switch. Extend the left leg, pushing through the heel, right arm forward, palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, we'll switch again, extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch, extend and reach. And then exhale, return to all fours. Big toes come closer, keep the knees apart, push your tailbone back. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead on the mat. Palms open to the sky. And then flip your hands back over, foundational hands. We're going to tuck our toes and make our way up into downward facing dog. So let your head dangle freely through your arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer and closer to your thighs. And feel the back of your shoulder blades reaching towards the gluteals. Nodding the head yes. Shaking the head no. And then just hanging out where we are. Now walk the dog. Lift and lower each heel individually. Work it really pressing the heel down and lifting it as high as you can. And then let both heels sink deeper. From there, let's inhale ourselves into a nice sturdy plank. Belly button tight. Exhale. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale again. Down dog. Inhale brings us back to plank. Now let's modify to the knees. And then as we exhale, as we're lowering, elbows open, chest down, then hips touch down. Elbows tuck in, inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, elbows open, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And again, exhale as we lower. And then inhale, lengthen, rise. From there, let's tuck our toes and make our way back up into downward facing dog. Again, we walk our dog a few more times. Pressing those heels down. And then inhaling ourselves into plank. Exhale, you can modify to your knees or lower in one piece. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Once more, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. From there, let's ease back down onto all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round your cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Try once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, round for cat. And then we're back in our neutral place. Take a step forward with the right foot and just place it between the hands. On the way up, lifting your body, check that your right knee remains over your ankle. Extend the arms to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, let the hands release to the mat. Tuck the left toes under and lift your left knee. That should bring you into a nice runner's lunge. Right knee stays over the ankle. Got a long stretch from the heel of our left foot right out through the top of our head. And then from there, let's step back with the right foot and we turn to plank. Press back up into down dog. And then return to all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Neutral spine. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Again, as we start lifting up our body, check that your left knee stays over that ankle. Extend the arms to the sky. Crescent moon. Exhale, fold hands on the mat. Right toes tuck under, lift the right knee. Nice, powerful runner's lunge. Next, let's step the right foot in. Keep the toes closed, heels slightly apart. And then we're going to roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale, heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll the body up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Now let's step back, right foot, left foot into plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. In exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, to inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering, always chest before hips. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale skyward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. And then let your arms extend at your sides. Moving into standing mountain pose. Being aware of the earth beneath our feet. Feeling the openness of our heart. Extending our fingertips towards the earth while the top of our head is being drawn towards the sky. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands. Form a frame with your arms. And then let your head just hang out in that frame. Remember to bend your knees as much as you need to so that your upper body can truly let go. And then let your fingers release. Let's step back with our right foot into our lunge. Make sure you establish a nice solid lunge and then push the right heel down so you can turn your toes out slightly and align your left heel with the back of your right heel. And then we're going to slowly begin to lift up our body. Once we become upright, we want to check as knee over ankle, hip bones facing forward, shoulders square over those hips. Then we can add the arms to warrior one. Let the arms open wide, keep a nice long neutral spine. Begin to hinge forward so our rib cage comes close to that front thigh, and that becomes warrior airplane. And then while you're here, see if you can lift your right heel so we end up back into a lunge position, and there's our airplane lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Back goes our left foot into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise to the front. Exhale, back up into downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Again, cradling the elbows in the palms of the hands, forming that frame. Letting your ribs rest on your thighs. See if you can feel yourself let go even a tiny bit more. Left foot steps back, finding runner's lunge. Now push the left heel down, turn your left toes out slightly. straight line from right heel to back of left heel. We begin to lift upper body. Hip bones once again face forward, shoulders squared out when ready. You can have the arms, creating our warrior one. Let's open the arms, keep a nice long neutral spine as we begin to hinge forward. Bring your ribs close to that front thigh. There's our warrior airplane. And then start to lift that left heel. We end up in our airplane lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot steps back. Powerful plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale our plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot steps back into our lunge. Once established, start lifting upper body, remaining in our lunge. That would be our high lunge. And then we can add the arms to form crescent lunge. Let's bring hands together at heart center. Inhale, begin to rotate off to your left, and then as you exhale, try tucking the right elbow on the outside of your left thigh, continuing to roll that left shoulder and elbow towards the sky. Exhale as you untwist. Release your hands to the mat. From there, begin to push your body weight forward onto your left foot as you pull the leg straight. And then send the right leg behind you, hip level. And allow your hands to form a tripod with your left foot. We can stay in our tripod, or you can position your left hand so your left thumb aligns with your left pinky toe as we start rolling that right hip open, reaching right hand towards the sky. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Send the right foot back, rebend the left knee. And then we're back into runner's lunge. From there, we're going to start walking ourselves around into a straddle, which has us facing the wide edge of our mat. Once there, hands directly under shoulders. Inhale, look out. And then exhale, elbows bend, let your head drop. And let your upper body go completely limp. That knee is perfectly fine. Let's nod our head yes a few times. Let it shake no. And then just, again, breathe deeply as you sink a little deeper down. Go ahead and press into your palms, push the arms straight. And then from there, let's start bending the right knee and kind of shifting our weight towards that right leg, but keep your left foot flat and feel the stretch go up that inner left thigh. And then start pushing the right leg straight so we end up back in center neutral. Reach your left hand across towards your right big toe. Inhale, right arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. Twisting straddle. Exhale the right hand down. Reposition your left. Once there, inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms open wide, straddle airplane. And then inhale, slowly rising upright, palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Really work at stretching your arms wider and wider apart, feeling that all that open space surrounding your heart. Breathing away all the tension that we hold in our hearts. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale, grow into that sunflower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sunflower. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sunflower. From there, go ahead and let the left arm lower down alongside your left thigh. Start reaching the right hand a little bit higher and inching your left hand farther and farther away from that extended right arm. And then let's bring ourselves back into 5-pointed star. Let the left arm lower down, make a full circle up and around. Right arm lower down, that nice full circle. Left arm circle. Right arm circle. And then both arms circle. And another one. And then just open your heart a little bit more, breathing into our 5-pointed star. From there, begin to turn your left toes to the front edge of your mat. Align your left heel with your right arch. When ready, we bend the left knee. Let it find itself out over your ankle without pushing past your toes. And really look for that power of Warrior Two. And then begin to stretch the left arm a little further forward, lifting left, lower right. Push left palm to the sky, breathing along the left side of your ribs. Exhale, let's bring left forearm to left thigh. Stretch right hand high. And lower the right arm towards your hip, make a full circle. As it comes back into place, let's return to Warrior Two. And then we're going to pull that left leg straight without locking, bringing us back into our start position. From there, we're ready to begin our triangle pose. So think about staying very open and very flat as we pull our right hip towards the right. We start reaching our left hand farther and farther away from the right hip. Once we can't go any farther in either direction, our left hand goes low and our right hand goes high. Feel like you're pressing your right hip a little bit forward while rolling the right shoulder slightly back, making for a perfectly straight line from your right fingers all the way down to your left toes. From there, let's bend the right elbow and bring the back of your right hand into your low back. Notice that we're still rolling the right shoulder open, pointing the elbow to the sky. Now start to bend the left knee. And we can stay in this preparation pose, or we can bring the left hand up so our right hand holds our wrist. Or we could pass our left hand through the legs and let your hands come together. Whatever version you're choosing, we're looking up towards the sky, up and over that right shoulder. And then we've got one more inhale. On our exhale, send the right hand to the sky. You can put your left forearm on your thigh or let your left hand reach all the way down to the mat. Extended angle pose. Exhale, begin to revolve upper body. Return to runner's lunge. Send your left foot back. Nice solid plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Lift your right foot, not too high. Press up into three-legged dog. Step the right foot through your hands. Runner's lunge. Left foot steps forward, toes close, heels apart. Start to bend the knees as you sink your hips, like you're trying to sit your butt down in a little tiny chair. And then while you're doing that, you're going to pull your knees closer together, allowing you to lift your ribs from your thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears. And then let's inhale as we rise from our chair. Exhale, hands to our feet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, melting deeper. Left foot steps back into our lunge. So establish a nice solid lunge. Begin to lift upper body. That becomes high lunge. And if you wish, you can add your arms. And let your hands press together at your heart. Inhale as we start rotating to the right. Exhale, left elbow tucks outside right thigh. And we keep rolling that right shoulder and elbow towards the sky. Exhale, let's untwist. And let your hands return to the mat. From there, begin to push your body weight forward onto your right foot, straightening the right leg. Send your left leg behind you, hip level. Now your hands form this nice tripod, and that's just a tripod balance. We can stay like that, or inch your right thumb so it's aligned with your right pinky toe. Start rolling your left hip open, adding that left arm to the sky. Yes, balance. Left hand comes back down. Giant step back with the left foot, returning us to our lunge. From there, proceed to walk yourself around into that wide straddle. So now we should be facing the other side of our mat. Toes are in slightly, heels out slightly, hands directly under shoulders. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, elbows bend, and we sink deeper down. Allow your head to let free fall, nodding it yes, shaking it no, and just hanging out. Press down into your palms, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. Now let's start bending the left knee, shifting our weight to the left, but keeping the right foot flat. So we feel that stretch going right up the inner right thigh. And then start pushing the left leg straight once again, so we're back in our straddle. And let's reach our right hand across towards our left big toes. Inhale, left arm to the side, and then exhale, revolve at the waist for our twisting straddle. Exhale the left hand down. Bring the hands back to center. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms open wide, airplane straddle. And then we inhale and start coming upright. So that once we're all the way up, we can open our palms to the sky. Feeling our heart center opening. 5 points. fold forward, bend the knees, brush the earth, and then inhale, sunflower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Let the right arm lower down alongside your right thigh. Start reaching your left hand higher and higher to the sky, while your right hand begins to inch further and further down the outside of that right leg. And then let's return to five-pointed star. Right arm lowers down, makes a nice full circle around and open. Left arm down and around and open. Right arm down and around and open. Left arm, big circle. Now both arms down and around and open. Again, down and around and open. Reaching a little bit farther out with those fingertips. And then we're ready to turn right toes to the front end of our mat, aligning our right heel with our left arch. And then when ready, bending the right knee. Find that spot where your body weight is centered equally into both feet. We've got a nice tall torso. And we're looking out past our right fingertips. And then from there, start stretching that right arm farther forward. Lift the right as you lower left. And push that right palm to the sky. Right forearm to right thigh, and left arm goes high. Start lowering the left arm towards your hip. Make that full circle around. Coming up, we're back into warrior two. And then we're going to pull the right leg straighter and straighter without locking, returning us to our start. Imagining ourselves pressed between two panes of glass, we start to pull that left hip left, and we start reaching the right arm farther and farther away from our left hip. Once we can't go any farther, send the right hand low and the left hand high. Left hip pressing slightly forward, left shoulder pulling slightly back. Bend that left elbow, pressing the back of your left hand into lower back. Keep rolling your left shoulder open towards the sky and looking up over your shoulder. And then let's bend the right knee. And we can stay in this preparation pose, or we can send the left hand behind, or right hand behind us. Grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Or go ahead and send that right hand through the leg so you can hook your hands together. Always looking up over that left shoulder. And then from there, let's send the left hand high. Right forearm could go to your right thigh or right hand to the mat. We're back in extended angle pose. And then as we exhale, begin to revolve upper body, making our way back into runner's lunge. Right foot steps back. There's our good strong plank. Exhale, lowering, always chest before hips. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, come back up into downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Lift the left foot not too high. Start to press back, sending that left heel towards the sky. And then let's step the left foot to the hands. Right foot forward as well, toes close, heels apart. Bending our knees, we're going to sit down in a really tiny little chair behind us. And while we're sitting, we're pulling our knees closer together so we can lift our ribs from our thighs, adding arms along our ears. And then we're going to inhale and rise out of our chair. Exhale, hands to the heart. And let your arms extend. And we've made it back into standing mountain. Again, being very aware of the earth beneath our feet. The stability of our core. Next, we're going to locate a focal point and begin to fixate on that spot. Shifting our weight into our right foot, left heel against right ankle. Hands come together at the heart. And then when ready, we're lifting that left foot. And if we wish, we can grow the branches of our tree. And let the branches open a little wider. And then we can set the foot back down and return to mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, open just the arms so they come together behind you. Once your hands are hooked together, start to pull down with your hands, opening heart, opening throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, folding forward. Think about getting your ribs to press right against your thighs, which may mean bending your knees, and that's fine. Let your head drop and try to send the arms up higher. And then from there, let's exhale, let your hands release to the mat. Once there, step the right foot back, bringing us into runner's lunge. Push the right heel down, toes turn out slightly, and then start straightening that left leg. And while you're straightening it, you can lift up your left toes. And then we're going to inhale, look out. Exhale, try to sink right into that left front thigh. And then see about sinking your toes back down. And breathing into those hamstrings. Start rebending the left knee. Return to the ball of your right foot. Step the right foot in. Toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reaching high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And then return to standing mountain pose. Find that focal point for your eyes. Shifting weight into that left foot. Hands come to the heart. Right heel against left ankle bone. When ready, start growing your tree. Branches. Let the foot come back down. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, open just the arms again, letting them come behind us. Hands hooked together. While there, start pulling down with those hands, opening your heart, opening your throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, fold forward. Pulling your ribs closer and closer to your thighs. let your head drop. And then see if you can extend the arms higher to the sky. Exhale, let your hands release. Fingertips touch down. And we'll step our left foot back, bringing us into runner's lunge. Push the left heel down, left toes turn out slightly. Now start to straighten that right leg, and while you're doing it, you can lift up your right toes. Inhale to look out, and then exhale, sink deeper. Then see if you can push your right toes all the way down and continue to sink deeper and deeper. And then from there we can start rebending the right knee, returning to the ball of our left foot. Send your right foot back into plank. Once there, we're going to take right shoulder over right wrist and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into full plank. Press up into down dog. Inhale again into plank. And now let's do left shoulder over left wrist, turning to open, side plank. Exhale back around into full plank. Pressing back up into down dog. Inhale to plank. Right shoulder over right wrist, and again, open for side plank. This time we're going to take the left foot and just step it out in front of that right leg. And then we're going to let that left arm start to lower. Bend the right knee and come right down onto your right hip. Once you've made it onto your right hip, let's step the left foot farther across that right leg and try to get your right heel a little closer to your body. And then we're going to walk our right hand farther behind us so it's close to our tailbone. And insert that upper left arm against that left inner thigh. Inhale a little taller through the spine. And then exhale, try to look farther over your right shoulder. Good, and then inhale left arm high. Exhale, let that left hand come down. Let's uncross the leg. Make our way around onto all fours. Once we're on all fours, we can tuck our toes and we're back up into down dog. And then inhale to plank. Now let's do left shoulder over left wrist. Turning and opening for side plank. And then go ahead and take the right foot, step it across so it's out in front of that left leg. And then we can let the right arm come down and start to bend the left knee so that we can sit right down onto that hip. Once we're down, we want to make sure our right foot is crossed over. We're going to pull the left heel in a little closer to the body, and then let that left hand come behind you close to your tailbone. Insert that right upper arm against right inner thigh. Inhale a little taller. Exhale, rotate at the waist so we can look over left shoulder. Good, and then we'll inhale to the sky. Exhale, let the hand come down. And then let's uncross. And we're back around onto all fours. Once we've made it back to all fours, go ahead and sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart. Exhale, round for your cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then just hang out in that neutral spine. Extend the right leg behind you, pushing out to right heel. Add the left arm forward, palm to the sky. And then try lifting your left foot so it's not assisting balance. And then let's exhale that hand back down. And let's bring the right knee forward so it comes right up behind the right wrist. Once there, use your left hand to guide the right heel across. So you can aim it at your left hip bone. And see if you can start to inch your left leg a little farther back. While that's happening, we want to keep our right knee pointing to the outer edge of the mat. And then see if you can bring your upper body down. Press into the outer edge of your right pinky toe and the tops of your left toes. And then from there, let's inhale and start lifting up our body. Once you've made it to an upright position, we're going to come back onto all fours. Sinking the navel, lifting the tailbone, lifting the head, open the heart cow. And exhale again for cat. Once more, inhale cow. And exhale round. And then we're back to neutral. And we can stretch our left leg behind us, hip level, pushing out through left heel. Right arm comes forward, spinal balance. And then try lifting your right foot so it's not assisting our balance. Exhale, bring the hand and foot back down. And now try inching the left knee forward so it comes behind the wrist. Use your right hand to guide the left heel across the body. We want to aim it at the right hip bone while we're opening the left knee wider to the side. Try to inch your right leg a little farther back and start sinking down. Press into the outer edge of your left pinky toe and the tops of your right toes. Let's inhale and start to lift up our body. And once you've made it upright, bring that knee back, returning to all fours. Big toes close, knees apart. Let's push the tailbone back. Drop your chest to your knees, forehead on the mat. Palms opening to the sky, stretching all the way out. And then try sending that left arm to the right armpit, sinking your shoulder down. Let's bring that out and we'll switch. Sending that right arm to that left armpit. And then bring it back out. And stretch yourself just a little bit longer. Walk the hands closer to the knees. That way we can start lifting up our body. And coming around into a seated position. Once we're seated, we're going to keep the legs out in front, hands on either side of our hips. Press down into those foundational hands. Push out through the heels of your feet and feel like the top of your head is being pulled towards the sky. And then as we exhale, let's soften a little bit. Let your fingers start walking forward. We're pushing back through the tailbone, and then we're going to sink that belly button down closer and closer to our thighs. And then from there, we can slowly start to unfold. And once we're upright, let's go ahead and try taking the legs out wider. Pushing out through the heels of our feet. Hands stay between the legs. And then again, we're going to start walking those hands forward. Think about pulling your belly button down. If you can get your belly button down, your head's going to automatically follow. You don't want to get the head down but not be able to get the belly button down, because then we're not lengthening the spine, we're just rounding it. And then we can start walking the hands back in. And let's reach that left hand towards the left ankle, send the right hand high, and side bend. And then let's lift. Let's bring the right hand down and then place the left hand so we've got one hand on either side of that right leg. And now just fold forward over that right leg, making sure that you're not lifting that left butt cheek. And then let's come back up. We're going to go center one more time, folding forward. When you feel like you're stuck and you can't go any farther, try breathing into that tight spot. And then we're back up. And let's reach the right hand towards the right ankle, send the left hand high, side bend. And then back up. Let that left hand come down to the outside of the left leg. Bring your right hand around so one hand's on either side of the leg. And fold forward. Again, we want to keep that right hip down. And then we're back up. And from there, let's bring the legs back together. And then we'll bend our knees and place our hands behind our thighs. Relax your shoulders. Think about keeping your head held high, really feeling that openness coming right across that breastbone. And then find your balance on your tailbone. See if you can lift your feet a little higher. And a little more. And you're going to take those feet as high as you can without allowing your back to round. And once you find where that spot is for yourself, see about adding your arms. And then we're going to start opening really slowly. So try to lower upper body and lower body at the same time. And once you've made it all the way down, flex your feet, push out through your heels, reach out through each and every finger. And then feel your body go soft. Bring the left knee all the way into the chest. Give it a nice hug. And then let the left foot set on the mat. Open your arms wide to the side. Shift your hips a tiny bit to the left. Tuck your left toes behind the right knee. And then use that right hand to push on the outside of your left thigh. Trying to get the left knee as close as you can to the mat without lifting your left shoulder. And then let's bring the knee back up. Once it's there, you can return your arms to your sides and slide that leg out. And then let's bring the right knee in. So again, just hug it in nice and close to the body. And then we'll set that foot down. Extend the arms wide to the side. Begin to shift your hips a little bit to the right. Right toe tucks behind the left knee. Left hand presses on the right outer thigh, guiding the right knee towards the mat without lifting the right shoulder. And then let's bring the knee back to neutral. Let your arms return to your sides. And then rebend the left knee. Again, we'll space our feet apart about hips distance. Toes are in, heels are out. From there, start to tighten the belly, lifting our hips off the mat, returning to shoulder bridge. And then start floating the arms towards the sky. And exhale, allow your spine to press back into the mat. Once you're all the way down, you can bring the knees back to the chest, giving yourself that nice tight hug. A few little rocks side to side. And then those easy knee circles round and round. And then let's reverse. And then from there, let's extend the legs back up towards the sky. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms open to the sky. Allowing the blood flow to return to the heart to cool and calm the body. Inhale the left arm to the sky, and exhale, lower the left leg to the mat. Now let the left arm lower back down, and let's bring the left leg up. And then let's inhale the right arm to the sky, and then exhale, lower that right leg to the mat. Now let the right arm lower to the mat, and let's bring the right leg back up. And then inhale both arms to the sky. And let's exhale, let the arms float back behind you. And then start to lower your legs. And if you start to feel your back tensing up, you can bend your knees a little bit or lower just one leg at a time. Once your feet make it back to the mat, push out through your heels, reach out through your fingertips. And then relax the whole body and inhale the arms back up. Exhale, return to your side. Guide your breath around the body. Seek out spaces that remain tense or tight. Let your breath linger in any areas that give you issue on a daily basis. Let us send away all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, a hopeful heart, and a kind heart. Spreading random acts of kindness to all sentient beings. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.